Hello Internet and welcome to ACD Camping, the home of woodland shenanigans on a shoestring budget. I'm ACD, back again with another relatively local overnighter. And as with the previous video from the old railway, I'd like to start today with a few shout outs to local good causes. First up to bat, we have two men's peer support groups. In this increasingly tough world, a need to talk someplace within a non-judgmental atmosphere is something us blokes need, especially when pre-existing facilities have had their budgets cut, leaving waiting lists that are several months long. Menkind held at the Citadel on Tuesdays between 7 and 8:30, and Men's Den held at the Open Door between 6 and 7:30 on Wednesdays offer that confidential, non-judgmental atmosphere. Come for a brew and get the weight of the world off your shoulders for a while. Next on the list of shout-outs is Pendle Plantcraft, a lovely bunch of folk adventuring around Pendle, sharing their knowledge of nature with kindness, understanding and empathy, and focusing on the solutions to help others help themselves. A place where everyone is welcome. Right, I'm just going to get set up. I will catch you in a bit. Right, before I set up for the evening, I was thinking, how do I exactly review a tarp? How do I describe to you exactly how it's holding up after several uses? Other YouTubers would perhaps simulate that use in a single video by pulling, stretching and tearing at the material, pulling at the grommets, maybe even folding and refolding a few times. But as this channel is only a month or so old, I don't have companies throwing their products at me while shouting, "Have your way with this, you filthy animal," or however major sponsorship works, I don't really know. I'm on a tight budget. I have to get my money's worth from what I have on hand. The tarp, as with all the other elements of the El Cheapo kit, has been to one end of the country to the other. It costs £2.50 from Military Mart. I bought it online, but the company's based in Ormskirk. It's been used in everything from A-frame to rough and ready lean-to configurations, from Warcollar to Weymouth. So how exactly is it holding up? Well, before I give my unbiased review, here's a bit about the tarp itself. Unfolded, it's 193 centimetres wide and 164 centimetres long. The camo pattern is very loosely based on the disruptive pattern material, or DPM concept, used in various militaries. It has 8 grommets, 3 at each end and 1 at either side of the centre point. It's made from that crinkly low-end tarp material, maybe some kind of woven polyethylene. However, this does feel ever so slightly thinner than most others in a similar price range. The packaging said that it's long-lasting and durable, although I can already see the weave is starting to separate in a few places. I don't know if you can see it there. Just there. The weave is separating a little. Yeah, so that's an issue that I'll have to keep an eye on. The grommets look low end. I won't bore you with the whole cast versus other processor debate, but usually the grommets on the tops I have used in the past are thicker, wider, and sometimes made from solid brass. These, on the other hand, appear to be pressed aluminium. The grommets, however, are holding up. They're held in place on the edges of the tarp adequately. The edges doubled over and glued in place. All in all, it has served me well so far, but as with all the other El Cheapo kit, it will be tested to death. Any on the fly repairs or replacements, I'll let you know as soon as they occur. Another 3 out of 5 stars so far. Right, time to get my tea ready. Pasta a fungi by Adventure Foods. Catch you in a bit. So I've had my tea now. The Adventure Foods pasta eye fungi. It was the other meal that I got from Go Outdoors, I think it was, back in February. A lot nicer than the other one, I must say, but the prep time is almost 3 times as long. Once you boil the water, you have to leave it in the little bag and seal it up for 8 minutes. So that 8 minutes plus the 3-4 minutes it took to boil the water really adds up with the time, to be honest. But yeah, like I say, it's a lot nicer than the other one. It costs about the same, about £4.50 a fiver. But I like that. It's very filling. Yeah, if you've been on a long hike and you're a bit hungry, these things are perfect. Right, here's some nutritional info for you. Per pouch of 144 grams, you have 600 kilocalories of energy, 20 grams of fat, of which saturates 6.9 grams, carbs is 78.2, sugar 11.5, fibre 5.3 grams, protein 22.8 grams, and salt 4.2 grams. Yeah, my overall reaction is that if I were to have the choice of either this or the Wayfarer, I'd go for the Adventure Foods every time. Even though it takes quite a considerable amount of time longer to prepare, it is a lot nicer. Yeah, very tasty. Highly recommend them. Right, I've decided I'm going to just bivvy it out tonight. Everything's neatly tucked under the tarp. The tarp's attached via paracord to the tree. There's a little divot there. It's perfect for me. I've also got that beach blanket that's got a waterproof underside. So if it's a little bit damp down there, I can always pull that out of my bag. So yeah, that's me for the night. Catch you in a bit. And good morning. I'm just in the process of packing up now. Got my rubbish in my out bag. I've already brought a cup with me to boil the water that I needed for that Adventure Food snack, so I've not got much washing up to do when I get home. Yeah, this is a very nice location. Very, very peaceful and tranquil. And yes, this is ACD for ACD Camping, the home of woodland shenanigans on a shoestring budget, saying see you in the next video. Ciao. Handy tip when leaving no trace. Leave no trace, make you look like you've not been there. Put branches back, shift branches, make it look natural. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.